Hey guys, welcome back. Danny again with Athletes Potential, and we're talking about treating ourselves again. And one of the areas that I see most frequently in the clinic is neck injuries. So we see these a ton. It's kind of a vulnerable area. It's definitely not as strong and robust as our mid back and our lower back. So we see people have a lot of problems with this, especially if they sleep on their neck wrong, or maybe they're stuck on an airplane or driving a long distance, or they're stuck in a chair and their head kind of gets in a very forward position. We can irritate the neck pretty easily. And there's a couple things we can do to really kind of help restore normal range of motion to the neck and cut down on a lot of the pain that people have chronically in that area. So here's what we got. We got two techniques that I want you guys to try. See if we can get some range of motion back in the neck and get some pain down. And they're pretty simple. All they require is your own hand and a lacrosse ball, or in this case I have the Jill Miller yoga tune-up balls, which I think frankly are awesome. I get these, or I get my clients that I work with for neck issues to always order some of these. So shout out to Jill Miller, her stuff is great. But we're going to use this for the back, and we're going to use our hand for the actual neck itself. So here's what we want to do. So most people will have pain on one side versus the other, and if you can isolate that to one side, I want you to take your hand on the side where you have symptoms. So let's say that right here is where I have neck pain. Okay, so kind of mid neck. What I want to do is I want to take my hand, and I'm actually going to place my fingers one on top of the other. And the goal here is to place pressure that's going to drive the joints forward and kind of slightly up. So imagine trying to add pressure to your neck as if you were trying to push your fingers up towards your eye. That's kind of the direction that we're trying to go. So take your fingers, overlap them like this. Find the segment or that spot where you're most tender and go just below or above that area. Okay? So pressure. I want you to push your fingers forward and up towards your eye, and what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple side bends or the head to the side with pressure in that area. And my finger position is right here. So driving forward and towards my eye. So I'm pressing forward towards my eye, and I'm dropping my head over to the side. Pressure forward towards my eye, head to the side. We can do the same thing with rotation. So we can hold this, and whatever side that we're pressing on, we can either rotate to that side or we can rotate away. Really, it's wherever you feel like you're getting the most change. Okay, we don't want to be too specific about this. We want to just give you an option to get rid of some of this pain. And this is a great little technique to do because we can help restore the mechanics of the spine, the actual joints as they have to articulate on each other. And it helps a lot with restoring overall range of motion. Okay, so you can do a test on yourself. Hey, what's my rotation look side to side? Give that a try. Try to do it for about 30 seconds to a minute. Just hold pressure and move your head one direction or another. Retest that painful direction and see how it goes. We're going to use a tune-up ball. We're going to put this in the upper trap. Okay, so this kind of big muscle between the neck and the shoulder is another one that gets really irritated with our neck pain clients that we see. So we're going to take the ball. We're actually going to put it in the trap, and we're going to either lean up against a wall or lay on the ground, and we want to get some pressure through there. So here's what we're going to try to do. If the ball is on the left side, we're going to look to the right and then bring our chin down towards our armpit. Okay, so we want to put that muscle on a stretched position with some pressure in there. So get as much pressure as you can tolerate. Roll it around, see if you find kind of a little knot in there. Turn your head the opposite direction and bring your chin down towards your armpit, okay? So we're going to do that on both sides. The ball, again, is in the upper trap, right where that kind of thick muscle is right there between the shoulder and the neck. Roll around till you find a spot that's a bit uncomfortable. Hold the pressure there. Turn away from wherever the ball is. Bring your chin down towards that opposite armpit, and try to repeat that about 30 times. Okay, we're not going to hold it in one spot too long. We just want to get some range of motion or some gliding restored to those areas. Okay, these are two good ones to do. Guys, if you're having neck pain, give this a shot first. See if you can clear up some of that dysfunction, get you back in the gym, and let you train a little bit more. All right, take care, guys.